This is the next topic of human reproduction. Last lecture we have seen this female reproductive system of humans, and now it is the male reproductive system. These male reproductive organs are for intercourse, reproduction, and the urination is a main uses of their system, and it is located within the pelvic region and includes a pair of the male gonads, that is called as the testes, or it is a singular testis, along with sensory ducts, the accessory glands, and the external genitalia. The oval testes are situated within the abdominal cavity prior to birth, but descend outside the abdominal cavity through uh, the inguinal canal into a pouch of a skin or sac called as the scrotum. This helps to maintain the testes much cooler at a 2 to 3 degrees centigrade, the lower temperature, and as compared to the temperature of rest of the body, which is essential for the production of viable sperms. Each lobule contains about 3 to 4 highly coiled 125-meter long network of tubules called the seminiferous tubules. The male anatomy, you can see this is the testes, how it look like with their scrotums and the epididymis, and this vast difference and the Sertoli cells and the Leydig cells is important because the space in between the seminiferous tubules is called the intestinal space and contains groups of cells called the interstitial cells, or that is known as the Leydig cells. And the testosterone is, it is a very small blood vessels. The Leydig cells produce the male hormones called the androgens, of which testosterone is the principal male sex hormones. You can see this scrotum is one of the sac-like pouch located behind the penis, and that holds each testis and helps regulate the temperature for the sperm production. The testes or the testicles, there are two testes or small organs that lie in the scrotum and produce the sperm and the male hormones, that is testosterone, and the testes are the male sex glands. The testicles are outside the body because the male sperm that is manufactured in the testes need cooler than body temperature for normal growth and development, and they are the counterpart to the female ovary. The loss of one does not impair the function of the other. 4 to 5 billion sperm cells are produced each month of their testes. The testosterone, the male reproductive hormone made by the testicles, which causes the changes of puberty, and these hormones causes secondary sex characteristics, production of sperm and the sexual urge, and it is produced in the testicles and enter the bloodstream at a fairly constant rate. And this puberty is the time in life when a boy or girl becomes sexually mature, and it is a process that usually happens between ages 10 and 14 for girls and age 12 and 16 for boys, and it causes physical changes and affects boys and girls differently. So you can see this sperm. So it is most important for this phenomena of the sperm. You know very well, the sperm is a male reproductive cell, or it is a gamete, male gamete. In anisogamous sperms, a sexual reproduction forms in which there is a larger female reproductive cell and smaller male one. These spermatids then mature and in animal construct a tail and flagellum which give rise to the mature motile sperm vessels. And they are tiny living cells 100 times smaller than a pencil dot. तुम्हाला माहिती आहे की 12वीला तुम्ही शिकलेलं आहे की in a single one drop of the sperms it is about 2 to 2.5 lakhs sperms they are move in their drop of the sperm, and it can survive woman's body for 5 to 8 days because of it is destroyed by warm body temperature acidic environment. Any sperm not ejaculated or pass in the urine. Then you can see this epididymis. This epididymis is the epididymis is a structure that forms a mass over the back and upper part of each testis, and the sperm are stored there for as long as 6 weeks while they ripen to maturity. So basically it is one of the highly convoluted duct behind the testis along which sperm passes to the vas deferens. The Cowper's gland it is a too small pea-sized gland located beneath the prostate gland on both sides of the base of the penis, and they secrete of clear sticky fluid that helps to neutralize the acidity of the urethra. Because the secret clear sticky fluid helps the neutralize the acidity. If it is highly neutralized in their body, the women cannot accept this sperm. The vas deferens is a two long thin tubes that serve as a passageway for sperm and place for sperm storage. The contraction of the vas deferens along with the action of the cilia help transfer the sperm through the vas deferens. The seminal vesicles, two small glands that secrete a fluid that nourishes and enable the sperm to move. Then the prostate gland, it is surrounded the prostate gland is surrounded the urethra beneath the bladder, and the gland secretes an alkaline fluid that neutralizes the acid found in the male urethra and the female reproductive tract. Without the action of the secretions of the prostate gland, many sperm would die and fertilization of an ovum would be impossible. The urethra, it is a dual purpose tube that both semen and urine pass through to leave the body. Semen and urine never mix, and a special muscle or sphincter surround the urethra. During the urination, one sphincter will relax so that the pressure from the bladder will push urine out from the body. So the important organs of the penis is it is a male organ for sexual intercourse and the genital organ of the higher vertebrates, and it carrying the duct for transfer of sperm during the copulations. In humans and most other animals or mammals, it consists largely of erectile tissue and is used also for the urinations. And this penis is to be deposit semen in the vagina during the sexual intercourse, and the head of the penis or gland contains many nerve endings. At birth, the gland is covered by the loosely fitting skin called the foreskin. When the penis is erect, it is 5 to 7 inches long, and erection occurs when the sponge-like chambers in the penis fill the blood. The semen combination of fluid that is produced in the seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and the Cowper's gland, the fluid nourishes अँड हेल्प स्पर्म मूव थ्रू द युरेथ्रा. म्हणजे जे पेनिस आहे ते पेनिस 5 ते 6 इंच इरेक्शन होते आणि त्याचा यूज युरिनेशनसाठी आहे. त्यानंतर मेनली कन्सिस्ट आहे की ते स्पर्म कॉप्युलेशनसाठी सुद्धा ट्रान्सफर करण्यासाठी त्याचा उपयोग होत असतो. आणि टाईमलाईन जर बघितलं आपण तर इरेक्शन बिगिन्स एजेस 11 to 14. सेकंडरी सेक्स कॅरेक्टर्स आहे 13 to 6. स्पर्म प्रोड्यूस अडल्ट माउंट्स. लेट टीन्स पीक सेक्शुअल अर्जेस फॉर बॉयज. थ्रूआउट लाईफ इफ good health is present, there is the sex urge and ability to fathers the children. So this is about the male reproductive system. त्याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला पेनिस, स्क्रोटम, वॉस डिफरन्शिया, सेमिनिफरस ट्यूबल्स, एपिडायडमिस हे आपण बघितलेले आणि हे त्याचे मेन ऑर्गन्स आहे की त्या टेस्टिसचे किंवा त्या पेनिसचे.